Hello, this is Jared Scott, and this is the Week 5 Final Project Part 1. My contributions to the project thus far has been in the controllers, which implements the get all, get one, post, put, and delete functions for all of the routes that the application is using. And I've documented my contributions at the top of each file. So, everything that I contributed has worked with my testing. It is published to render as well by another team member. I think that's unutilized functions for Swagger. The get all command works as it should. However, the get user by ID does not function as it's supposed to. This is an error being thrown by the server file. I'm unable to ascertain why this route and function is not being called correctly. But that goes for every route I've tested. You can test it yourself to see, but each get by ID does not work, but the rest do, and I'll just show for a couple of them. So, create user. This works as intended. Validation is not currently implemented. So these just go through on their own. And since that was created, this gives a successful response. And now if we call the get all, we'll have user that is just any data. We'll copy that ID just to show that this doesn't work. Doesn't. Something's gone wrong. So we'll clear that, cancel that, remove that. I won't bother going through the rest of them since I've already done that. I'm limited on the amount of time that I can run through these. So we'll throw in the put and just change that quickly. Execute that. User was edited, which means just successful. And now I can call that, and we can see that there is a excessive amount of ends in that bit of text. Copy this, and we can go to delete user. Paste that. User was deleted. And for the error code, we'll try and delete that one, but that ID no longer exists. So there's an error that is thrown. And we can see that it no longer, if we update this, it no longer exists. That's it for users. We'll go to product now. Product has one entry here. We'll post a new product, which we'll just name any. Product was created. Now execute this. Now there's two products. I'll get this bit of code. I'll paste that here. We'll change that to any again, because it's just so much fun to hold down the N key user was created. Do the get all. Now it's so many ends. Get this string, or this ID. User was deleted. Try and execute again. Error occurred because it doesn't exist anymore. Can't remove what's already gone. Execute again, and now it's loan data here again. The rest of the CRUDs work as they should, other than order get data by ID. I'll have to ask my team members about the reason and try and troubleshoot that. But I did the get all orders and get by ID, but these worked as intended, and the errors that are being called are not being caught by my catch, or my try and catch. And if these are, yeah, I'm not certain why. I'll have to figure this out with them if they have also come across this issue, and we'll discuss it. Yeah, each route uses the try and catch with individual codes that are sent. That's index. Let's see. Let's go with cart. Yeah, nothing here should be causing that problem, but I am uncertain. But we'll work on it. But yeah, I believe that's it.